Well, thank you. This is Turrican on the Amiga, and this is a request by Case of Glass. So this is obviously the prequel to Turrican 2, the final fight, which was not the final game in the series. But yeah, a long time ago I played Turrican 2 on this channel, and I loved it. And so it's kind of weird that I haven't played this until now. So yeah, Turrican 2 was brilliant, and one of the best things about it was the music, which is by Chris Hulsbeck, who is the same guy who's doing the music for this game. And yeah, Turrican 2 is probably my favourite run-and-gun shooter on the Amiga, and it was one of our first Overlooked Oldies. So, you know, which began the tradition of poorly titling this series, which, yeah, remember, shoot or die. So, let's do that, let's get on with it. So yeah, I guess I should have really played this first, since it's now. Let's see if it's since it's the graphics are very similar. Like the design of the main character sprite is exactly the same. These things look the same, except I don't seem to be able to jump on them like I used to be able to. Well, I say used to. There we go. It's in exactly the same place. This crazy power-up smorgasbord. Yeah, it's weird. Look, I can do this thing before. The character's like sprite would actually move, like aiming, but that's kind of weird. And he would. I'm basically comparing it to the sequel, which isn't really fair. Yeah, this is my favourite gun from the sequel, at least. So you play this guy in a robot suit. He looks like he is a robot, and you'd think he is because he can do. Can I do this? Oh, I've got to press space. There we go. I can turn into that and just go mad like a spiky ball of death. And I believe. Yeah, I can do that too. And yeah. As you can tell, the music is great. And it's not as good as the sequel, but that's what I've got to stop saying that. I've got to start judging this game for what it is. But that's always going to be tricky. Can I collect those? Yeah, okay. So one thing I like about this is that you've got this sort of open exploration. You don't have just a single way to go. See, I turned left and went back through the level, and come here. The one disadvantage of this beam thing is that you have to hold in the button to get it to work, and that takes a while. So like you see, there's the delay between pressing and doing it, so it's not terribly useful unless, you know, there's also a delay in the enemy attacks. You end up a bit close to the scrolling edge, which is annoying. I can't remember if that was a problem in the second game, but yeah. So you do have to do a bit of exploration to find where you need to go, and nicely you have an energy bar. So you can see in the bottom right, I don't just die when I'm hit, it goes down and it makes this kind of noise. Oh, there we go. And that explodes spectacularly when I die. But yeah, music and sound effects at the same time, very nice, especially since this, it looks like it's kind of an earlier game. And you don't lose your weapon, you just kind of get it downgraded a little, which is nice. Yeah, it's still very hard, but it's not so hard that it's unplayable. Ah! Like many games from this era. Because I always liked this sort of game, but I was never good enough at it. Now, question is, the one problem is that this game has a lot of vertical space, but oh wait, I can do. Oh, no, I can't. But it also has death, you know, drops of death. So if you fall off the edge of the level, you die. But in a level where there's lots of vertical space like that, see, I'm not sure if I will die if I go further down. Like off these waterfalls. The waterfalls are probably there. See what I mean? The waterfall is probably the indication that I shouldn't be going there. But nevertheless, that's a bit annoying. And I can't. Oh, that's stupid. Oh man. So yeah, I did 2 series on. Well, not 2 series. I did 2 sets of videos on Turrican 2. My first impression, and a whole about basically completed the game. I kind of cheated a bit because I used essentially cheated in order to give myself infinite continues, but I didn't skip anything. I just made it so that I could actually see the whole game because I really wanted to see it. I didn't want to be limited by the fact that I suck, while still making it somewhat challenging. Damn it. There we go. Ooh. I like that the background changes when you rise up. I mean, it's not much of a background, but yeah. Turrican 2 is... oh, damn it. Turrican and Turrican 2. Continue, yes. Do I continue from where I left off? I don't think so. No, I guess not. That's unfortunate. But, you know, I guess it's to be expected. Yeah, so if you want to see me play through a game pretty much exactly like this, but better... oh! 1 up. Nice. Then check out my series on Turrican 2, which I'll link to at the end of this video and in the description. Can I do this? Yeah, another advantage that Turrican 2 has is you can use the second mouse button to do this, basically. And I love this. You become an invincible spiky ball of death. Who couldn't love that? It's a bit Metroid-y, I guess. It's kind of a rip-off, I suppose. But I never played Metroid. I played this. So, you know, this is mostly Amiga on this channel in terms of retro games. Very little Nintendo. Everyone does Nintendo. Not enough people do Amiga. Or Atari ST. I think this is on the Atari ST as well, but I didn't play as much on the Atari ST, so there are precious few Atari ST videos on my channel. If you want to see Atari ST stuff, check out TheJoyOfSticks. He has a great Atari ST channell. Falling rocks from the sky. Yeah, I listen to Turrican 2 music and remixes to it quite often. Just for the pleasure of listening, and it actually as music, not just in a game. It's, yeah, especially music by Chris Hillsback and stuff. It's really good. And there's a remix site, Remix 64 or something like that, which is named that because it was primarily for remixes of Commodore 64 games, but you know, did Amiga games too at some point, so it's just still called that. And yeah, there's some really great remixes that stay very faithful to the originals, and also some that really don't. Yeah, so check those out if you like Amiga music. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's a very competent, very cool shooter with lots of enemy variety, weapon variety, and ways of attacking. You can do this in the second game. You can do this sort of mega spaz crazy attack, where you just bounce around the screen like crazy, which I did by accident in my first video of it, which was quite hilarious to me at the time. Damn it! How do I? Okay, let's just do that. There we go. There we go. Maybe. Oh, I pressed the same thing again. Yeah, it's really, in my experience at least, the best game on the system. Turrican 3 I've heard was a disappointment. Oh my god, so much falling. Exit! Yes! Oh, I've got to kill that, I guess. Can I do it like that? There we go. Can I leave now? Ta-da-da! Excellent. So yeah, oh, new music. And that's nice. Different music on different stages. Let's see if I can get a different weapon. No, I don't know if there are other weapons actually on this version. Probably, but I'm just not seeing them. Oh, boss time! It's a giant fist! Oh my god! Yeah, what are you gonna do now? Excellent! I beat the boss! Well, its pieces can't hurt me, thankfully. Oh, it's only a sort of mini... It's a starting boss. You start with the boss. What the hell? It's like one of those runny things without the legs. It's just bouncing. Ah! Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'll keep it short and hopefully sweet. Yeah, this is Turrican on the Amiga. But if you're going to play one of the Turrican games, I recommend the original over this one. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.